Do women like challenge? You better believe it. You see, if you don't offer any challenge to women that you date, she will view you as a desperate, needy little boy and not a real man anymore. And the problem with removing every obstacle between you and her, it shows that you are so desperate to get with her, and it shows her that she is pretty much the only option out there. And then she feels like she's doing you the favor by even going on a simple date with you. And let me ask you a question right now. Does that sound good to you? Better not sound good, because it's a horrible feeling when you're placed in that zone. The zone of a needy little desperate boy who's begging to go on dates with women. Now, I don't want you guys to be like this anymore. I want you to have your choice when it comes to going on dates. I don't want you to feel like you just have one option and that's it. And if she is out of the picture, you're pretty much screwed in that little stuck position. Okay, look guys, when I started building my confidence, I would hear things like this, like women like challenge and they like a strong man who offers little obstacles along the way. When I heard this stuff, I did not want to believe it. I wanted to block it out, get into my own little world, and think everything was a little cute fairy tale of love happily ever after. But the thing is, failing and failing over and over again, I did come to the realization that this is true. And when you don't have any obstacles between you and her, there is no sexual tension and she will not be attracted to you. You have to make sure that you don't remove every obstacle in between you and her. Okay, now right now, I'm going to give you an example of a man who has no challenge when it comes to planning a date with a woman. Hey, how you doing? Hey, I was just, calling to see how you're doing today. What's going on? Work's going good? Yeah, me too. I've been thinking about you a lot. I just figured I'd call you. Yeah. So, hey, I was wondering, would you be maybe interested in hanging out this week sometime? Yeah? Awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, when's good for you? Well, honestly, I'm free every day this week, so whatever is good for you, okay? Any day is fine, any day. Friday? You're busy on Friday? How about Thursday? Oh, wait, next week would be better? Oh, I'm free any day then, too. Yeah, yeah, no worries. I'm willing to work on your schedule. It's no problem at all. Okay, you guys listening right now, you may have never acted that extreme when it comes to being available. But for those out there that have, you know that feeling. That terrible, desperate feeling that you're willing to lay aside all of your work, all of your tasks, just to be with her that one day. And the problem with that is she will lose attraction for you, and odds are she won't even accept that date with you, which is crazy. Because you would think laying aside all of your free time to be with her, you would think that she would honor that and really like that and be attracted to that, but it's the complete opposite. And like I said, women will never tell you this to your face. They expect you to figure this stuff out as a real man. And you've got to learn how to roll your sleeves up, get to work, and know what really attracts her. And by experience, by trial and error, you will learn what works the best, and you will know and hear what truly works. It's not just head knowledge, it's heart knowledge. You got to know it and hear. And when it's felt, not just learned, you will become very successful with dating women that you are attracted to. So if right now you're living a lifestyle that's really not that exciting and you find yourself having a lot of extra free time on your hands, here's my advice. Fake it till you make it, okay? Make it seem like you're living a lifestyle that's exciting, that's spontaneous, and it's up to something good. And when you can appear this way, eventually it will just happen. She will start to see you as an attractive male who has a life outside of her. And right now, if you have to fake it till you make it, you want to eventually be at that place where you're not having to fake it anymore. When you start having a strong mission and when you start applying yourself to whatever your desires and your passions are, you won't have to fake it anymore. And that's a better place to be, because that way it's more natural and it's not really being forced. But I would rather you force it than appear desperate and needy like a little boy. It's important that you maintain your manliness in her eyes, that you have your mission in life. You know where you're going, and she's not top on the priority list. And I want to make this point very clear. This isn't about playing games with women, manipulating women, and deceiving women. Okay, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about being an alpha male. Because you don't have to be a jerk to be an alpha male. You don't have to mess with women's confidence to be a strong man. You see, when you view an alpha male as a jerk, your whole perception is off. And there are a lot of jerks out there. But let me tell you this right now. You don't have to be that jerk to be a strong man and take the lead. You just have to be yourself and be confident in your own skin. You should not apologize to a woman for taking the lead, picking where you want to go, and being a strong, decisive leader. Okay, this is how we've messed the viewpoint up in society. We say, you're either a jerk alpha male who manipulates women, or you're a weak, passive little boy who lets women control them. And the problem with that is, there's two extremes, and both are placed in a position that isn't right. I want you to have the correct balance as a man, where you're not a jerk, but at the same point, you're not a passive little boy who lets women walk all over them. I want you to be able to take the lead and be polite, but also be very straightforward with what your intent is. Don't be apologetic for what you want. And as a man, you don't want to apologize for approaching a woman that you're attracted to. The truth is, if you're an alpha male, you approach whoever you want to approach, and you shouldn't apologize one bit for it. If you're attracted to her, that's fine. Go for it. Because a lot of guys apologize when they're attracted to her. You know, when they make the first eye contact with her, they look down in submission as if they're embarrassed that they were attracted to her. Next time you see a woman that you're attracted to, go ahead and lock eyes with her and give her a little smile. There's nothing wrong with that. She will know that you're confident. She will know that you're not intimidated by the fact that she's gorgeous. And then in return, she will be really attracted to you. I'm talking amazingly attracted to you. As long as you don't come across as a creep and someone who stares at women and lusts after them, you will appear like a real man. You know, as a dating coach, one of the saddest things I have ever seen in my lifetime is seeing men being controlled by women they are attracted to, where the woman bends him over like a little boy, spanks him on the bum, and pretty much tells him what to do as if he is her little child. And he lives his whole life pleasing her and not even fully attracting her. So in summary, challenge is a good thing to beautiful women. Don't be shy about it. Don't be intimidated by them. Don't be free every single day of the week. Okay? Don't make it seem like she is the only one in your life that you care about. Especially early on. You know, once you're into your relationship, you don't need to like try to make her jealous and all that. That's unnecessary. But I'm talking about when you first start dating her, like you don't want to appear like she is your true love and you guys are going to live happily ever after on the first date. That is just so tacky. And she will not be attracted to you. I promise this. Especially if she's a high-class woman.